guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you're new here, do not forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Exotic Roots. So happy New Year's, guys. Yes, I know it's February, but you know January was just a trial month and we're declaring that 2019 it's going to be our year. Even if January was so-so, but we're hoping that February and every other month will be amazing. I'm declaring that, so I'm keeping you accountable and keep me accountable. So what I wanted to cover today, I've changed my hair routine a little bit and I wanted to share that with you guys. I simplified everything and I removed any step that was not necessary to make me achieve my best hair in 2019. First things first, what's the point of holding on to dead ends if they're like dead anyway? Like there's no point on holding on to them. Just cut them, get a trim, get a haircut. And if you're doing a big chop this year, like if 2019 is your big chop here, make sure that even if you cut it like with a friend or whatever, make sure that you go to the hair salon to give your hair shape. Shape is very important in your styles and everything that you're going to do. Of course, your hair will be a little bit shorter because they have to shape it to make sure that everything is like the same length, but it makes a world of difference on how you're going to appreciate your hair and how the styles are going to look on your hair. When was the last time you went to a hair salon to get your hair cut or your hair trimmed? You have to cut or trim your hair at least like every 4 months or 3 months or so. So if you haven't done that in the past 3 months, I would suggest doing that. So that's out of the way. Now the products that we won't be using. So I'll be very careful in the products that I'm using. I already told you guys that I'm not going to be using oils on my hair. Usually what I would do, I would pre-poo using coconut oil or any other oil to pre-poo, but now I'm not gonna do that anymore because it's not really necessary, because you're piling up oil on your hair and you're gonna wash it out anyway. Why I'm not using oils, there's a lot of research all over the internet, meaning that I'm not using oil and I'm not doing anything DIY, any clay mask, rice water. Like, no, I'm not doing any of that. First of all, it's messy. Second of all, it's complicated. Then you don't even know if it's working. Okay, so you're gonna tell me that your hair is moisturized, your hair is shiny. I mean, products does that. I'm not a chemist and I haven't been to school for chemistry, so I'm not gonna be out there and adding like 1 tablespoon of oil, 1 tablespoon of clay, like olive oil or orange juice. I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not going to apply that on my hair because the ingredients haven't been processed to be able to enter the hair shaft and nourish it. Now, you've been adding eggs on your hair or mayo on your hair. What changed? Can you really pinpoint something that changed besides your hair being super hard and giving you the impression that is nourished, or you see it's shiny, but is it just oil coating on your hair? Like, you have to really be careful what you're putting on your hair and make sure that every time that you wash your hair that everything is out. I'm not gonna tell you like throw away every oil that you have. I haven't thrown away mine, but try to reduce the use of oil and let me know how it goes. I mean, you're not losing anything. Just try it. I'm actually asking you to simplify your hair routine. So give it a shot and let me know how it goes. So now that we got everything that we're not going to do in 2019 out of the way, we'll talk about what we're going to do to achieve our best hair in 2019. So essentially what you need to do, you need to shampoo, you need to condition, and you need to style your hair. Depending on your hair type, hair density, etc., you will choose if you're doing a wash and go or braid out, twist out, or if you want just regular braids, if you want to do 2 French braids, or if you want to do flexi rods, if you're feeling fancy, you know, any perm rods and flexi rods, etc. So first thing that you need to do on your wash day is to shampoo. So usually I do 2 sections or 4 sections and I shampoo my hair. We're not gonna talk about products too much, but make sure that you use a sulfate-free shampoo. There's Shea Moisture, there's Uncle Funky's Daughter, there's Earth Tone. There's a lot of brands with sulfate-free shampoo. Make sure that you use one and that is not too drying to your hair. Next up, what do? You dip condition. For me, I completely skip the conditioner. I only use that if I'm not going to dip condition. So straight after my shampoo, I apply a dip conditioner. It's also a mask depending on the product, the brand. Dip conditioner, mask, same thing, different name. And then when I'm applying my dip conditioner, I make sure that I finger detangle to make sure that I remove the shedded hair, anything that wants to come out. Like I rake it through and then I remove the shedded hair that I have. And then I leave that on for 30 minutes. Now I'm being super lazy, so I read what's on the back of the product. So let's say, by example, I have this dip conditioner. This is from Hello K Natural Honey and Sage. So this one says to leave it for 30 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever. So this is what I do. I read what's on the back and then I do exactly. I read the instructions and I follow the instructions. I don't go 2 hours or 3 hours. If I'm doing something over like in my appointment, yes, I will leave it for longer. But if I'm not doing anything, I'm just gonna wash my hair. I do it for 20, 30 minutes. I'm done. By the way, this conditioner, it's very good. I just hate the smell. If you've been following my stories, I told you that I love this, but the smell, man, they need to work on that. Now that you are done with dip conditioning, the product that you're gonna use to style your hair will depend on the style that you want to achieve. For me personally, I like doing wash and goes. And no, I don't re-moisturize my hair after 3 days. If after 3 days it's looking crazy, I just put it in the bun and call it a day. I don't have the time to re-moisturize. Throughout the week, I don't apply any oils to my scalp or to my hair. And any like hair growth oil, try it and let me know if it works for you. Because for me, like, there's no oil that made my hair grow faster than it was supposed to be. Like, newsflash, your hair is gonna grow. Now what you need to do is to prevent breakage. To simplify everything for that video, make sure that you shampoo your hair, you dip condition, you style, do whatever style you want to do, and make sure that you protect your hair at night. Protect your hair at night. I can't stress that enough because that helps a lot with preventing breakage and to make sure that you retain your length and your hair is gonna grow fuller and better for 2019. And also, if you've been following me on Instagram, on my stories, I shared how I finger detangle. You need to make sure that you finger detangle. It's way easier to finger detangle first, then you would use a comb, a brush, whatever you want to use to detangle afterwards. So to recap, make sure that you shampoo your hair, you dip condition, you finger detangle while you're dip conditioning, and then you style your hair whatever you want to do, whatever the style you want to achieve, and make sure that the products that you use will correlate with the style that you want to achieve. And then you need to make sure that you protect your hair at night. So that's pretty much 5 things that you need to do this year. And then you'll see, girl, your hair is gonna grow and you're going to achieve your best hair for 2019. Trust. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram at Exotic Roots, and also share with a sister, share with somebody that you want to achieve great hair for 2019. Thank you so much.